The views and opinions expressed by guests on this podcast are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of the host or the management. This podcast should not be considered professional advice, and listeners should consult appropriate professionals for advice tailored to their specific needs.
All right, so here we are back again.
After a brief...
Another episode of the UTI podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. We really appreciate that. And I'm Renee, and
I'm Lisa Marie, and thanks everyone for the patience during our brief hiatus. Thanksgiving went well. We got to run in Louisiana and experience summer all over again.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was nice. And with us today we have
Mitch.
All right, Mitch, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much for
I've
having
been
me
looking
on.
forward.
I appreciate that. Yes, thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Okay, so I'll do all the boring numbers that involves time and distance and money. She will do all the fun stuff after that. So let's just start. What was your finishing time on this?
The race was 34 hours.
And that was the time
the
you
total
spent?
race time. My
What
race
about you?
time was 27 hours, but the total time was 34 hours for the race. But I managed
Okay.
27 of the 34 hours.
All right, so 27. So what was your travel time?
Travel time was 8 hours.
Is that
By
back
car.
and forth?
No,
and
that
forth.
was one way, so it was 16 hours round trip.
16 round trip. Okay, that's spend a little over half the total time on running. So that's good. It's usually the opposite way for us.
Yes.
Hi, there you go.
Oh,
You're looking like
I
this.
am looking like that
Like,
because
does he need glasses?
I do need glasses, and they're over there, but they have a glare in them. So I will just be blind. Okay, so race fee. How much was this race?
Race fee was $300.
Okay, that's not so bad. That's a
I
I
nice
haven't heard
cheap
that
amount.
number in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. So I was happy with that. It was
What-
$300.
Yeah. What about travel costs? You get
Travel
gas,
costs,
food. I mean, eight hours of traveling is
quite a bit.
you
Yeah.
probably need
So
something.
our total travel cost was about $400 to $500. Total
Okay.
travel costs for there and back,
We'll say
gas, lodging,
Yeah. Okay, we'll say 450.
so food. Yeah. So about $400 to $500.
All right. Did you spend any money on nutrition? Or did you just go with the aid
Nutrition. I
station?
had about $50. I had to stock back up on some electric lights. So
Okay.
took some
So
other-
what do
yeah.
you take, just in case anyone
Uh,
wants to know?
I use Crank Sport e-fuel. So it's a complex
Okay.
carbohydrate, which I find that works for me. So Mark is the one who turned me on to that. So, but yeah, good stuff.
I'll have
Okay.
to check that out. Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah, Crank Sport it's Crank Sport e-fuel is what that's called. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, e-fuel.
It sounds like something that's developed for bikes.
Yeah, I think he might have been a bicycler to begin with, but yeah, they do all kind of comparisons on their website between the different electric lights and stuff like that. So it made sense. I read all their information, so it worked for me. So
Yeah,
Keeps
and
me
that's the
keeps me
important
going.
thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
What about shoes? Did you buy any shoes for this race?
About a month prior to the race, I did buy a pair of shoes, and but that was also for continue on. So I'll say about 120 for the shoes.
120. Okay.
And what did you wear?
Topo Athletic Ultra Venture 4s.
Good
So,
shoe.
Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
And then your favorite category, essentials. Like, did you buy that rain jacket you forgot at home, or extra shorts, socks,
A watch, a camper.
watch, camper?
A camper, yeah. I got some KT tape and some squirrel nut butter for the race. So
There you go.
that was about $25-$30. So some restock on that.
All right. Yeah. Oh, squirrel's nut butter is good.
Yes.
Okay, so your race fee was only was less than a third of your total cost.
Yeah.
It might be a cheap race, but
it was a cheap race, but yeah.
Okay, so when you finished in time was 27 hours. The time limit for the race was 34. What was your goal time?
My goal distance was 100 miles. So it was my goal
100
distance
miles. Okay.
over the 34 hours.
Okay. So let's see, 100. How much did you get? Did you get 100?
No, I did not. I fell extremely short, and I managed 64 after the 27 hours. I
Well, it's
completely
Oh.
got
fell
100
apart.
in there. It's
Yeah,
100K.
so
So
100K.
100K,
So
yeah.
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 I fell apart
Okay,
after
so
27 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's okay though. Lots of lessons learned, which was good. Which
and
was
that's
really good.
always a
So
good thing.
yeah,
It's always
it
a
was.
positive.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just
Okay,
nutrition.
so your score for that was 0.4 because you made about 40% of your goal, which is yeah. So your return on investment on this race was 0.44, which I believe is not bad at all.
It's
Usually
actually
people
not bad.
Not bad.
people usually end just around 0.5. Unless they have a free race or they get travel costs for free, or then they get a high score. But most people get about 0.5, so this is pretty good.
I mean, we had one fly in from Denmark. So that was
Oh yeah,
Woo.
with the whole family,
with the whole family.
which
Oh
is
my
a husband
goodness.
and 3 kids.
Basically a camper.
Oh.
I got the camper out of that one.
Yeah,
Um,
that's an expensive
so
race one.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so let's talk about that race. And you saw how it goes. It's a 1 to 10, and you'll explain why. And there's no judgment. So you get to be the judge, and you get to be the judge of the weather, porta potties, whatever. So let's start with the aid stations.
Aid station. I gave the aid station a 6.
Okay.
Only
Oh.
just the 6 only because it was a little bit out of the way. So I had to kind of go up a little bit out of the way, and then just the standard fare. There wasn't too much. Maybe I got spoiled for some of my other races, and I was expecting a little bit more. And then the food trucks that they had, that I missed the food truck just because my timing was off and stuff like that. So I just didn't get a chance to utilize the aid station, which was kind of a little bit logistically on my fault, but then I didn't have enough food, and that was just why I fell apart. But yeah, so it was about that. It was okay, and I guess it's just because I was used to something different, and I wasn't expecting that. And then, so lessons learned: take advantage of that when it's available, because it wasn't available at
Yeah.
all times. So that was
Right.
Right
so,
on.
yeah.
Okay.
So and that's what it was just difficult for me. So I just didn't utilize that much. So. But otherwise, they're
Okay.
fantastic people at the aid stations, of course, and everything. So.
And that always helps. Did you
Yeah.
get some
Yeah.
cowbell there?
Yes,
Did
yeah,
they
lots
have
of yeah, lots of cowbell.
Yeah.
Quick question. I'm going to deviate because I see all the
Yes.
cats in the background. And I'm curious if you put cowbells on your cats because they sell them.
Oh, no, we don't. That'd be a good idea. A little jingle.
Yeah. Just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so what about the fun factor? What would you give
An
that?
8. Excellent race. Fun factor was
That's
fantastic. It's really, really good fun. Good, great people. The race was really well run and everything. So yeah, lots of fun. Excellent.
So is there like any instance, like is it just the camaraderie or
It was the camaraderie, and then just the course was really good. It wasn't a lot of elevation. It was not flat, but it was my first trail type race, so that was fun. That made it a lot different for me to do something like that besides just walking in circles a lot. This was walking in
Right.
circles, but just on a trail for a little bit longer than normal, and so that was good. And the people just made it great. Every time you came in, they knew your name, they said your name and everything as you looped around and everything. So yeah, it was just it made you feel really part of the group and everything. So it was good. Lots of
that's
fun.
important?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about trail markings? How well was this trail marked?
Well, it was really well because it was just a single track. So as you go around, and then they improved one of the water crossings, which was nice from the year prior. And then it was really well marked. You couldn't get lost because pretty much it was trail. So it was real well marked. And I
So,
like the trail marking was kind of like down below, and they were kind of down below, which was nice. So,
that's what I was
Yeah.
just gonna ask
oh,
you is
okay,
where do
yeah,
you prefer your trail markings?
yeah.
Because I've been asking people this, and it's very interesting to hear where they want them. I mean, wouldn't believe how many people actually like them way up on a mountain race, and to me, I'm like, I'm looking at the ground, so,
That's
yeah, I
I'm
was
looking
gonna
at the ground like to something a little bit below waist height. That's perfect for
yeah.
me. So, yeah.
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 So what score did we give it?
Trail markings, I gave it 8.
8. Good.
Okay, now you get to be the judge of the weather. I just know a lot of
The
people
one
judging the
thing
weather today, but
the
I
one
wanted
thing no one
The one,
controls.
yeah,
yes, the weather. I give the weather a 5. It was windy. It was so windy, and we had winds for 12 hours between 35 and 40 miles an hour, gusting to
Oh
60
my God.
miles an hour. And it kicked my butt. It just kicked my ass all over the place. And it was like the first mile was you had the wind with you, and then the other 3 was just into the wind, and it just brutal,
Yeah.
brutal for me. So yeah, the wind kicked my
wow.
ass. Yeah.
So a
So
bad hair day
yeah,
or a bad
bad hair day,
mustache
but
day.
yeah, yeah, it was it was the wind was, and it was real dusty. This is where it was. So there was a ton of dust flying through the air. It was, so that was just made it a little bit more, not difficult, but just more nasty. So that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, I'm
Mm.
interested to find out what this race is now. So did you have any pacers?
Nope, no pacers allowed. So no pacers.
Okay.
Okay.
So won't do that. No crew allowed?
There was crew. Yeah, there was
Okay.
crew. And I
Did you
think the
have
pacers,
crew?
I can't remember if they had pacers, if they let pacers at nighttime, but I didn't have any pacers. Just to flip back to
Okay.
that. I can't remember if they do that or not, but crew is allowed, and I gave my crew a 10.
Okay. That was your wife, right?
Yes, yeah. It was Wendy, so yeah.
You would be in
She always
trouble if
does
you
Because
gave
awesome.
you,
her
Yeah,
anything else.
she
you
takes
know I'm
good
going to
care of
take
me.
her side.
Yeah, she takes good care of me, so
Yes, she
yeah,
does.
yeah, she did. She does excellent.
So did you have any issues like blisters, chafing, um, things that come out of your mouth in projectile form, things that come out the other way,
No,
projectiles?
no blisters or chafing. I've gotten that under control pretty much, so that was really good. So I managed that really, really well, and so I was really happy with that. Sleep was the deprivation. The sleep I didn't need much sleep, but how the wind it really, really took it out of me more than I thought it would. And I guess I could have
Yeah.
used a little bit more sleep, and because by the end of the 27 hours, I was spent. I didn't eat enough. It's what it was. So I boiled it down. My nutrition was horrible. That's where I learned my biggest lesson. I just didn't eat, and
Right.
if you don't eat, you just can't go. And I just
Yep,
couldn't go.
that's
It was
it.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was weird.
Was it just you missed the aid stations or did you have palate fatigue or a little both?
I missed the aid stations, and then what the food I brought long distances. I brought cookies and stuff like that. I'm like, and what was I poor planning? It was my first kind of bigger race, and the planning was really bad on my part. So yeah, I took
Yeah.
a lot of things from this race to improve upon, which was in the future, which just helped me out.
Well,
So
I think that we all just overpack, right? And we think when we go, we're like, "Oh, I want this. Like, I'm gonna here. I know that I'm gonna want this donut or whatever it is. And really, what I want is a steak. And you can't get that at a race. So,
I know. Exactly. So, and that's probably what I needed, something a little bit more hearty. I was just living on snacks, and that just wasn't cutting it. So it wasn't cutting it for me.
yeah,
But, yeah, like, that and a longer nap. A nap and a big meal would have helped me really well. So I
yeah.
think
Oh,
I would think
definitely.
I would have went on and did better. So that's
Well,
okay.
next time, just have your wife go over into a field. I'm sure there's a cow there.
There we go.
Yeah. So, what would you give the blisters and chafing? It's your scale. 10 could be like, oh, yeah, I didn't get any, or 0 could be like, I wish I could have suffered some more. So, it's your scale, your judgment.
Um, I give it about a 7, 8.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah. Hang on. I got a
7.
problem with me. Sorry.
That's okay. So, how about the trail naps? And the trail naps do fall under 2 categories. Did you fall or did you just take a trail nap? And trail naps are fun, so
At trail nap, if you had to take a trail nap on the trail, it would have been no problem to take a trail. I looked at a lot of places, like if you were tired, that would have been a good place to take and lay down. So if there was a trail, if you'd have to take a trail nap, there would have been lots of good places to lay down for 5 minutes or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't trail nap at all. So.
okay. How about fall?
I didn't fall, actually. I was surprised. I didn't fall across a little tiny water crossing. That was kind of a concern of mine. I'm like, oh gosh, I can see myself at 2:00 in the morning just falling over in this little tiny creek and fall. And but I didn't fall either, so I was really happy with that. So thumbs up with that.
Okay, so we'll leave that one blank. Mental status.
Mental status.
Come on, Mitch, give me something
Yeah.
here.
Mental status was, I gave that a 4. I just, I started off really good, and then I mentally fell apart. That whole being tired and stuff like that. A nap and some food would have helped me out and learning from that. But then it was a yin and a yang, of course, as it was having a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And just this, yeah. The negative just kind of overrode the positive, and that was it. So, yeah.
So how do you get when you get your mental status? Like, do you
Uh,
spiral or do you just get
I
angry
spiral.
and hold it in?
I spiral. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do. I'll think the worst of something, and then it'll just, spiral. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to get over a lot of that and just go, it's no big deal. It's okay. Take a break for a little bit, laugh about something and just put stuff in perspective. We're out here
Right.
having
Yeah.
fun, and just, try to have that perspective and be in gratitude and be grateful that we can do the things we do. So, and I've
Right.
been
And
working
Exactly.
on that. And so,
yeah, and each race is different. I know that some of us get quiet. I know that you get quiet. We've had the pleasure of running together before, so I've seen that, and I think we were spiraling at the same time. We're just kind of like,
yeah, just
Oh,
freak out.
and
Yeah.
and
Just,
once you get into spiraling, it's a mental exercise just to stop yourself from getting worse. I
yep.
mean,
So I'm glad that you're finding ways to deal with that.
yeah.
If
yeah,
it works, let me
absolutely.
know.
Yep,
But
absolutely.
again, each race is different. Um, so did you have any hallucinations? Come on, give me a
No,
hallucination.
no
No.
No.
hallucinations. No, I've
Oh
yet to have
man.
hallucination in my races for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe, yeah, I think there's a lot of shadows at nighttime that kind of get me, and I kind of see those differently. But the hallucinations, I haven't seen sticks talking to me or anything like
You are
that.
not allowed to sleep anymore.
See, I get too
Nope.
much sleep.
You
That's what it is. I get too much
Yep.
sleep.
Yep. So, how about the race versus the description? So when you get your race manual and then you're out there and you're going, "Oh my God, no, this is not right." Did you say that at all?
No, it was really well. What they put on the race description was exactly what I thought was going to be, and be like where the race was held. So I was like, I was looking forward to that. So it was really nice. So
So
it's
no
good.
surprises.
No surprise on
Hmm.
that one. Just maybe the elevation. I wasn't sure about the elevation, but the elevation gain was very, very small. So yeah,
Okay.
only about 6,400 feet of the elevation that I did over the 64 miles. So
So yeah, that's not
yeah,
much. Yeah.
yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how about when you ended the race, or when you got to the race, you got a bag full of swag, and then at the end, you did you get a medal or a buckle for
yep,
doing the 100K?
yep,
Okay, let's
yep. You get
talk
a
about.
little
Let's start with the
finish.
swag.
The swag, yep. You got some. What did we get in the swag bag? Actually, I forget. We got the stickers. They got some really cool stickers I like. I put on the cooler. Couple of a T-shirt. We got a T-shirt. Down maybe on a recyclable cup. I think that's what it was. So yeah, this we would go get swag. Not too bad. So I like the shirt. The
All
shirt
right.
was cool. Yeah. So,
Right
the
Yeah.
shirt
on.
was nice, yeah.
So how about the medal or the buckle? What did you get from this?
We got a little just a finisher medal. Then it was a really neat little tiny little medal just with the finisher's medal. And then what was nice about the race was that if you did 80 miles, you got an 80-mile buckle. But if you got the 100, you got the 100-mile buckle. But you get both if you did both. So that was good. So I
Oh
wanted the
wow.
80-mile buckle too, but I didn't make the 80 either. So I'll be going
Yeah.
back probably to try to tackle that again. So at
Oh,
some point, yeah,
I'll have to see what this race is. Since we are
yeah,
doing a lot of races together this year.
yes,
So
yes.
So what score do we give the swag and the medal? Seems like it was a good one.
Yeah, I would say definitely probably about 8 or 9, definitely.
I'll give it a 9. We'll be generous. So 7.2 was
Oh,
your
wow.
experience score. And it sits right there on the border there and say, this is definitely a race you'll go back to, or this is a race you'll never see again. But you just said you want to go back and tackle it again.
Yes.
So
Yes. I have a
so
bone to
much
pick with this
easier.
one.
All right. So your total score was 0.58, which is not bad at all.
Let's say it right. Your UTI score.
Your UTI score is
UTI score.
0.584.
0.58.
So now I need to go back and see where you fall in the list, in the ranking.
Ooh.
Okay.
No. You can't see our list.
Well,
You
you did
see
better
me.
than the world record holder.
Oh, yeah, you did. Now, which world record holder are we talking about?
Yes.
We're talking about the world record on most miles in 48 hours on a treadmill.
Yeah, when you can Google, and that is who you did better than.
Wow. That must have been something on a treadmill.
On a treadmill.
So, okay. So now I need to know.
No, we got to guess.
We need to get, I have no clue.
I have no clue.
I
thought maybe it was
Okay.
Virginia, one of the ones in
It was
Virginia.
close. Yeah. It was the Yeti Capitan 34-hour fixed time race up in New Mexico. Capitan,
Up in New Mexico.
Oh,
I was
yes,
thinking it might be
yes.
that, but then
Oh.
you said something else, and I'm kind of like, well, maybe it's not.
Yeah, and it's at elevation about 6,000
Yeah.
feet, and but the wind comes through there really. So,
Yeah,
but it does
that
get
is
really
on my
windy.
list for next year or the
Yeah,
year
okay,
after.
So they give the
Nuts.
80-mile buckle for Smokey the Bear's 80th birthday. So it's what that is.
Yeah.
And then if you get the 100, you get the 100-mile buckle also. So I wanted the 80-mile buckle. So my goal was between 80 and 100 miles. I was shooting for 100, and that wasn't happening. So I was just going to go. Let's just hang on for 80. And by that time, I was tapped out. So, but like I said, it was a good race. It was super fun. The Yeti gang are fantastic. They're just a great group of people. Just a good fun folks to race with. And I want to go ahead and do it again. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Did you do it this year?
Yeah, I did it this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Back in April. I don't think I'll do it next year because I think it's just about 2 weeks prior to the pilgrimage. It's like
For the pilgrimage,
April,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a couple weeks prior to that. So I'll probably.
You know what? I will wait a year to go. I will wait.
Well,
We
we have to wait because we're going to pilgrimage. We can't go
We're not
back and forth across the country.
Yeah, we can't. So you know what? Let's plan on all doing it together the year after.
It's a good April race for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm from New Mexican anyway, so.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Okay, so tell us about your race. So what are some of the details about the race? What do you want everyone to know? Why should they do that? Why shouldn't they do it?
I think it's a great race. Just because it's out in the beautiful New Mexico countryside and it's just wide open. The single track, it's really good. There's rolling hills. There's not much. The sand, there's some folks complained about the sand, but just you can wear some gaiters and that seemed to help out a lot. But it is a little soft sand, so it's a little bit hard. It's just a fun race. I just enjoyed it. The elevation's not too bad. If I've only done fixed time races, I've never done a proper trail race. So this is kind of a mixture between a fixed time and a trail race, kind of like the pilgrimage is sort of. So that's appealing to me to do more trail races, and I don't have to get lost. Well, I don't have to get lost on a 4-mile loop, so practice stuff like that, to just be out on trail and do different things. It's just a lot of fun. They just
and
really,
trail
really,
races
really
tend to keep you more awake because you have to watch out where you step.
And there are bear out there.
You have to be a little more alert. I mean, you're just running a flat race.
Yes.
There's bear out there too, right? So
Yes,
they tell you to watch out for bear.
So, but
and New Mexico is beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is
there.
beautiful. The area is really nice. Yeah,
up there.
So we stayed right in town, right in Capitan at the Smokey Bear Inn, and that was just fun. It's just a great little tiny place to stay, and the restaurant there was just fun, and we just enjoyed it. It was just a nice road trip for us also. So it was just a good race all around. So yeah.
All right.
Even though I
Right on.
didn't perform as well, but I learned a lot from the race, and I think that's what I take away from more than anything. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
here's what you
Right.
should not to do, or here's what to do, continue to do. So everything worked out
Yeah.
on certain things and didn't work on well on other things. So
Well, it sounds like you had a lot of growth at that race. And, I
yes,
think,
yeah.
like I always tell people, every race is different. You might grow at that race and then you'll use everything at the next. And I don't know much about you before that I have ran with you, but you're one to watch. Because
Oh, thank
from
you.
what I'm understanding is that you're growing and getting better. I've been keeping up now. I'm like a little stalker. So
That's what she
Yeah.
does.
that's
That's
what I
what she
do.
does.
And so I
I've only been doing it for by 4 years. So I was sitting on the couch 4 years ago, and I finally got off the couch and started, walking. And then one thing led to the other, and the ultra world came into play, and
Yeah.
I just enjoy it. So, and it's just the ultra world is the people are fantastic. Is what it is. Just the
oh
community.
yes.
It's the community.
It's a tribe.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. It's very much a tribe and family. So,
And
but,
very
yeah,
supportive. If someone
very
sees someone
supportive.
struggling during a race,
Yeah.
Yes,
they are there for you.
absolutely.
Um,
Yeah,
it's
it's really cool.
I mean, at times we don't remember each other's names. I mean, I think I spent one race calling you 8 the whole time because I
Yep, that's it. So
Yeah.
then I
8
also
and
like
eight's wife.
yeah, yeah, and I enjoy crewing on the crewing side of things. So I've crewed also. So I enjoy crewing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. It's
So
Yep.
I do look forward to seeing you in a
yeah.
few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep, we'll see you at A2I.
yes.
Absolutely.
Um
It's going to be fun.
it
Yep.
is.
That's
Are
gonna
you
be
Yeah.
fun.
excited? Are you ready to go? That's what I
I'm
really want to
excited,
know. Are you
ready to
ready to
go.
go?
It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be good. My first 6 days.
It's going to be the whole
Looking forward to it.
Frud gang together again.
Yeah, yeah, it should be
Just
good.
sounds like
Yeah,
the Fred gang.
the front gang. We'll have to set up together, and so
Yep.
Yep.
yeah,
Yes,
that looks fun.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
We will all
Perfect.
be there at 2 o'clock setting up. So
Yeah,
yep.
definitely.
Well, okay then.
Awesome.
So
Well, thank you so much
Well,
for
thank you.
joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me on. I really appreciate that. It's awesome.
Yeah. And we had a good time. And we'll have you
Yeah,
on
much
again.
love.
We'll have you on again and talk about other races.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. That'd be nice. Thank you.